Hi, my name's Jen. Welcome to my channel, All My Plants. Today I'm going to do a little bit of Christmassy stuff. Just a little bit. Like, don't get too excited. We're going to do some lights, and then after I have a plant that I'm plotting on. So yeah, let's go do that. Cool, my dog's in here barking. Okay, anyway, I need to put up some Christmas lights. I guess I'm going to do this wreath, which is still flat. I did fluff these a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm really lisping. I've got aligners in, or not aligners, but retainer. Anyway, yeah, so we did these, which are still plugged in for some reason, but I don't know if you can see them. They're icicle lights. There we go. And I didn't do that peak up there, like, which way? I don't know which way to go. This way. This peak across here. There we go. Because this is a metal roof down here. We've replaced this part, but not that part up there. And I don't know why, like, heights and ladders and stuff don't really bother me. But for whatever reason, that day, I was clinging to that wall up there like some crazy ass spider monkey or something. I don't know why I was so freaked out. Can you hear my dogs howling? They're howling at me. Yeah, anyway, I don't know, heights bother me sometimes. Not usually, like I used to paint houses for a living and climb higher than this, so I don't know. Anyway, these are white, these are red. My husband picked out these red lights to go on these. And then I've got white lights for the wreath. But he wants to put, we've got like some bushes over here. I don't know if you can see any. I'll show you. But anyway, they're like just shrubs. So lispy. They're shrubs, and he wants to put red and white on those and larger bulbs. Like these are like regular small LED. These are, you know, they look like normal Christmas lights, but they're LED. But then he wants to put these big balls on, my husband, I don't even know. I just smile and nod though. I would rather do like all multicolor or all red or all white or whatever. But which way do I want the plug to go? Start from the bottom up. We usually don't decorate outside for Christmas. I don't know why. There's no particular reason. We just usually don't. So, yeah. Anyway, do you decorate outside for Christmas? Curiosity. How do you even make these stay? Do I just mash them in there? I don't. This is gonna look so janky. Not great. I'm just gonna bend the garland around it to kind of hold it in place. I guess it'll be easier to take off that way. I don't know if I needed this many feet of it. How many feet are these things? 20 foot. And I think this is 9 foot total. This arm handrail, whatever you call it. I don't know. I kind of hate decorating for Christmas. Like, I hate decorating the Christmas tree. I hate hanging lights. I don't love any of it. It sounds pretty Scroogey, huh? I'm trying to be festive this year, though. This is, like I said, the first year we've ever decorated for Christmas. We do Halloween usually, but not Christmas so much. It's gonna be all right. Pardon me, I'm sniffly. It is not cold out here. It's probably about 50, 55, 56 degrees today. So it's actually a nice day for it. I think the day we went up there, it was like 34 degrees. But yeah, the way I was clinging to that wall, you would have thought that like a tractor beam was going to come down from space and suck me into the void. Like, I was stuck to that wall. I was like breaking my neck trying to look up. Like, I can easily reach from standing up there, the top, but it was insane. It was insane. I don't know why it was bothering me so bad that day. Probably because I usually don't climb on roofs in freezing cold weather. It wasn't wet or anything. I don't know what my issue was. Like, I have weird fears, but heights isn't one of them. I don't know. I was thinking I would bake something, you know, for this whole Vlogmas thing. I love to bake, actually. I like to cook. But I like all the baked stuff is sweets. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I really don't eat any sugar. Most of the time, none. Some of it's hard to avoid, you know, to eat fruits and vegetables. You're getting some, you know, carbs and sugars. But as far as like sitting down and eating a plate full of cookies, I'm probably not going to do that. Unless they're there, because there's something about the temptation. I just can't not do it. So I lost about 30 pounds, I think, not eating sugar. And I still don't, because I would rather not gain the 30 pounds back. So I don't know. I might, like, I do still have 2 of my kids here. 2 of my adult children still live here. So I guess maybe they'd eat it, but that's the problem though, is my husband and I will definitely eat it as well. And he had diabetes. So he really tries to not have the temptation there. And so that would be kind of mean of me, wouldn't it, to make a whole bunch of cookies and little cakes and things that he can't eat. They do have like keto recipes, so I guess I could do that. I don't know. Or lower sugar. But we're terrible. We're both the same way. If there's little snacks and stuff, we're probably going to eat it. I heard a voice. Maybe I'm just hearing voices. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that's why I'm not baking. I might break down and do it. I mean, it's the holiday season, right? We usually do have like cheat day. That actually didn't turn out too bad. Which is usually holidays, birthdays. We kind of save it for things like that. And we each gain about 5 pounds every time. Every time there's a cheat day. So don't look at this mess. I'm going to clean it up, I swear. Eventually. Yeah. So, I don't know. Like, it's terrible because we're both like food people. We both really love snacks. So the temptation to do holiday baking. This isn't the first year we haven't done it. I think we've been doing this for like 1.5 years now. I don't know. Something like that. The whole no carbs, no sugar thing. And like I said, we do eat some now, but just significantly less than probably the average person eats. And that's not meant to sound like a dig or anything. It's just we need to do that in order to maintain our weight and his non-diabetes. So that is why. Lord, I hate Christmas lights. My friend, I help her put her lights on her shop. Am I off the edge of the thing here? I can't tell. I help her put lights on her shop and stuff like that. And she says, when you're done with them for the year, you might as well take them down and throw them away. Because they'll be a like tangled mess, and half of them won't work again. And she's right, because every year she's got like some lighted deer and garlands and stuff, and half the time we have to put new lights on them. I'll put in a picture of her shop because it's really pretty. It's local here to where I live. So, but yeah, what is that? Fiberglass. I store these in the shed, and my husband also works in there. So there's like insulation, fiberglass, all kinds of things on/in these. Am I doing this too? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's okay. I'm wondering if I'm doing it too tight or too loose compared to how I did the other side. It's going to be what it's going to be. That's all I can tell you. So anyway, I'm trying to get festive. It does not feel like December to me. I don't know why, but it just doesn't this year. Maybe, like, I am one of those people who has the whole seasonal affective thing. I miss the daylight. And maybe it's just my wonky mood that's making it not feel like a holiday season. I don't know. That, and I don't really have much family left. So, and the ones that I do have left, like, I guess I'm the black sheep of the family. They don't really keep in touch. But then they complain that I don't. Phones work both ways, dude. You can call me. I had the same number for 15 years. I just recently changed my phone number after having had the same one for a very long time. I changed carriers, and I didn't want to wait for my number to be ported over to the new carrier. But anyway, I think that's part of what it is. Like, both my parents are dead. I don't have any grandparents. I have a couple cousins local, and a nephew. And we do talk some. Like, I bump into my nephew anyway, kind of all over the place, so it's good to see him. And he will actually message me every once in a while. And, like, one of my sisters passed away earlier this year, and I didn't know, nobody told me for a couple months, and it was actually him who told me. So, wow, am I really getting depressing and dark here or what? I'm sorry. That is not what this video is supposed to be. But I guess I'm just explaining why I'm not maybe the most festive. All right, I need some extension cords. I don't know if I thought that through. Because I need one there, which there is a plug there, but I guess I can run it under. That's going to be a long ass extension cord. Maybe 12 footer will do it? Okay. And the wreath, which is looking pretty flat. Let me bring you closer so you can see my flat, dirty wreath. Okay, I guess you can kind of see it. It's got insulation all in it. Yuck. Like fiberglass insulation. Not looking the sportiest this year. But then again, if I jumped out of a bag after a year, I probably wouldn't look great either. So it's okay. We're not judging. We're not being mean. We're just gonna floop them. Flocked things are so messy. Like my friend's store who I was talking about, every time I go down there, I come back like covered in glitter and like flocking from trees and whatever. I am not the best fluffer either. You know, like I'll fluff the tree in the house, my actual Christmas tree inside, and my husband will come back like, I don't know, half an hour later, he'll be looking at it and he'll be like, there's a big bald spot right there. I'm like, then fix it. Then fix it. Don't tell me, fix it. Or the same with, like, I still need to put bulbs on it, like decorations. I say bulbs. I'm from the 80s. And he'll be like, oh yeah, you need to put some here, some there. There's like nothing over here. Like, put them on there, man. Don't leave me to do it all by myself, because my kids I'm not cool to hang out with anymore. Because like I said, they're adults and they have their own lives and stuff. But so they don't do it. They don't decorate. And my husband doesn't decorate. So I'm just kind of, well, I say he doesn't. He did help me with this, so. But for the most part, it's not really his jam. All right, I have to leave enough cord to go over the top of the door. And what, like, this is what they leave you at the end here. Like, the last light is 6 inches from the end of the plug. I don't know. Maybe 6 inches? It's because they hate us. And they want us to break bulbs so that we have to go buy more lights. Lord, the tag is still on it. I'm doing good. On fire, Jen. You're on fire, baby. All right, I'm going to start up here. I bet this stuff is known to the state of California to cause cancer. The flocking, I mean. I know the cord is. There's lead or something in the cord. I'm sure this is not cute. I am not a decorator. Like, I'll never make a living as one. But it's funny because the friend with the store again, she asks me every year to come help her, and she values my opinion for some reason. I don't know why. Bless her heart. She's a decorator. She's really good at it. She can set a table like nobody's business. Like, you know, when she's like staging things in the store. It looks great. Looks great. My store didn't look that good. Actually, my best friend, we had this store together when we had it. In the early pandemic times, in the early pandemic days, I think before I started this channel. But anyway, don't open a business in the middle of a pandemic where only, what was it, necessary businesses or whatever are allowed to stay open. Don't do that. That hurts. But anyway, yeah, my best friend is actually pretty good at like decorating and staging and setting things up, so she got stuck with most of the work for that anyway. Look now, bulb. Don't be dangling. Oh, the squeaking on the door. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go around and up. And I didn't unlock this door first, so now I have to go inside and pull it through the cord. Okay, it'll reach. Fair. Ta-da. We'll light it up later. Okay, I did mention chopping up some plants. So I've got this one here, which is Philodendron giganteum. So a good sized plant, I guess. Maybe. But anyway, it's the spread on this thing, which I'm gonna say is maybe 4.5 or 5 feet. I don't know. And it's that way all the way around. So it takes up a 5-foot radius. My dog is hungry if you can hear that. But anyway, I'm gonna chop that up, and I'm probably only gonna keep the top cutting. And since it's probably not gonna fit in a vase or anything, I'm gonna put it in this. Because no drainage holes in this pot. I have not poked them out. Maybe it'll hold water. I think it will. But yeah, because I don't have a bucket. And I have some other large plants. I'm thinking about chopping up my Philodendron Jose Bona. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm definitely chopping that up. That's not as big as this. And my Monstera Aurea, which is bigger than that. It's just too much in the winter, and I have more of them, so I mean it's fine. I have 2 smaller ones around somewhere, 3 smaller ones around somewhere. No, kitty, what are you doing? But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and that should, God, he's heavy. That should take me a little bit of time, actually. I don't know, because it is attached to the pole. I can see roots coming out the top of it, but I'm gonna get you closer, and we're gonna do that. All right, I guess that's a little bit closer. Move that, my aligner into the line. I don't know, this is gonna be a mess, I think. I'm going to unpot it. So, let's see. It's just too much. Like, look at this thing, it's ridiculous. It's lovely, but it's ridiculous. Whee! Okay. Anyway, I'm getting most of it off the camera instead of on the camera. There we go. It is a nice plant. When they say giganteum, though, they're not kidding. So, I guess get it out of the pot first? I don't know. I don't even know where to start with this. That's a big one. I'm losing daylight, too, and I gotta go dig for the extension cords for those lights. It's like 3:30. I mean, and it's been overcast all day, so it'll be dark by 4:30 here. Oh my gosh, how do I get it out? Is it coming out of the bottom of the pot? No, it's really not. It only has a few tiny drainage holes. Oh. Like, come out. It's really in the pot. God, I might have to call him back up. Somebody hold the plant and somebody pull the pot. Gosh. When all else fails, use a butter knife, right? All right. I'm armed. I'm beating this plant all over the ceiling. The ceilings in this house are not high. Oh my gosh. When I potted this last year, it only had aerial roots. I didn't do anything else. I just chopped the head off of it last year. Kind of the same thing I'm doing now, and stuck it in this pot and on a pole. And all it had was the aerial roots. But I mean, I guess you can see they're insane. Can you see? Yeah. There's like 2-3 foot of aerial roots coming from some of these nodes. Oh my gosh, come out, please. I should have just decorated this for Christmas. I could have put the presents under the philodendron. But yeah, this was in like a little 4-inch pot when I bought it. Maybe 3 years ago. Maybe 4, I don't know. But I just keep chopping it because it gets really big. It's a big plant. Why is it so hard? Ugh. I cannot get it out. I really can't. It must be really rooted in here. That's all I know. This thing is giving me a workout. I'm going to bend the butter knife before I get it out of here. The struggle is real. All right, let's try again. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. And I'm not worried about if I tear up the roots. I just want the pole out to make it easier to work with. But my God, this thing is no joke. I'm not strong enough to unpot a plant. This is insane. Whew. Okay. I need to recuperate isn't the word I was looking for. Rethink this. How do I do this? Well, step on the pot and pull up. This is gonna be a mess. Hold up. Oh, I made some movement that time. Let's try this side. Yeah, buddy. Now we're getting it. This is insane. All right. Okay, let's see now. Maybe I can pull it off and not make a huge mess. Oh my God. No, I can't. I didn't want this much exercise today. Huh? I thought it was the dog. Upstairs. Ugh. Nope, still not coming out. More stepping on it. Gosh. I think I am making progress though. Oh, I saw movement. Let's see. It is one with the pot. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, that was like so much work. Okay. And it wasn't that root bound. I mean, I guess it's pretty root bound, huh? Let me see. I'm gonna go check. I think somebody is knocking on the front door. I've set this down a minute. Because I kept hearing it too. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm exhausted now. I don't have the energy to carry on. I just wanted to get some of this dirt off so I wasn't like dumping it everywhere. That was the idea of taking it out of the pot. Because I'm going to have to cut this pole open to get any of these roots out to propagate it. Wow, that was hard. Okay. The label's actually correct. Shoo. I'm gonna set you there. Alright. Gosh, my arms are like shaking from the fight. I'm weak. There's not a whole lot of soil left in here. Okay. Or not, that's not really tangled in some roots. All right, we're just gonna make a mess. All right, I'll step in that in a minute. Set it maybe like this, like this. All right, I need something to cut zip ties with. Maybe I'll cut the stem first. Maybe we'll do that. Where's my alcohol spray? It's just like 70% alcohol that I put in this little thing. Just so we don't give this plant cooties. Paper towels. Alright. Good enough. Where are we going to cut it? I guess first we'll cut it below this bottom leaf. Ooh, okay. I should have got some better clippy clip thing snips. Oh yeah, we're definitely grabbing the pole. Is the bottom section rooted in? Some. Oh yeah, more than I thought. Shoot, okay. So I guess we gotta cut the pole open. I will spare you the details and be back when I've got this, these little things cut off. Okay, that took me some time. Okay, I guess we just rip this bottom section. I'm gonna step on it again. That's rough. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, I got a couple more down here that were in the soil. Alright. Okay, what a mess. This cat is over here tearing up my rug. Ow, it's pokey. Ouch. Okay. I'm surprised it's not rusted in the bottom. It was galvanized wire, not coated or anything, just galvanized. Okay. I guess now I'm just gonna rip moss out. Actually, let me go get rid of the dirt so I can put the moss in there and maybe not make such a mess with that. BRB. Okay. Back on track. Ow! This thing is so pokey to touch. Alright, let's see if I can get any moss out. Oh yeah. Good, good, good. Oh. If I can do it without tearing up roots / leaves, etc. That'd be super. So yeah, this is basically my method of dealing with this particular plant, and I'm guessing it's going to be my method of dealing with other plants that just get big like this every year. I mean, I could restart it on a pole right away, I'm sure, but I just don't think I want to. I'm thinking I'm gonna chop these up in more nodes, just to make it more manageable for me. Oh, there's so many roots in there. I could be a while here. I could be a while. Whew, I'm hot. Okay, I see where that root's going in. I might have to like moisten this to get the rest of this off of here. I'm not sure. Off of these roots. If I can't get them apart enough or off of enough moss to pull through these little, what is it, 1/2 inch mesh? It sounds crunchy. And that's another thing, it was drying like nobody's business. I'm just pulling I realize that you can't, it's not the greatest view with all this plant in the way, but yeah, I'm just pulling the moss out, the crunchy dry moss. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wet this and let it sit a few minutes. So I'm gonna do that and then we'll come back. There's no point in you sitting here waiting for it to absorb water with me, right? Maybe. I can smell that I've broken some roots. It's the philodendron smell. Oh, they're everywhere. All right, I'll be right back. It has been some time, and maybe this is less stuck now. Oh, I see movement already. Okay. I would really like to not damage every leaf on here. Well, I mean, they're already kind of damaged, but like completely trash them. I would rather not. Ouch. It's so pokey. I don't know if that made it easier or not. Definitely made it muckier. She's damp. Alright. I've got to start untangling these. I would rather not break them all. Oh. Oh. Okay. Are you one with someone else? No? It's really hard to do anything while holding the plant. Support the plant with one hand and try to gently rip it from the pole with the other. Okay. I'm making progress though. I am. Slow going, but progress. It's definitely going to end up being dark on me before I get out here. Oh, I broke one. I think actually it looks like it was rotted or cut with the mesh at some point anyway. It's not like it's going to matter. It's going to grow more roots, right? Why am I being so particular? I'm being precious about it. And I don't know why. I guess today is just a day that I feel like being precious about it. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh no. That's not going to go through there. Okay, how about now? Yes, boy. Okay. So it's not really that much root, can you say? Whew, that was in there, like, I mean, these weren't. These were just dangling. But yeah, we got it. We got it. It's free. Now what do I do with it? Let me move this. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a makeshift bucket. Like, is that a thing we can actually do? Does that actually save some space? I guess I could take the petioles and kind of like squish them up. And then we're taking up less space, right? Like, it's still going to take up some space, but less space. Oof. Or do I want to cut this more? No, no, no. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Yep, I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to poke these roots down here. Sometimes I have to learn to leave well enough alone. That's not my strong suit. Just keep messing and picking and picking. All right, water. Do I want to cover all these nodes? All these aerial roots? I don't know. What would you do? Could you cover them all? Should I be doing this in moss? No, because I don't want to pick moss off all this in the spring. Or in a few weeks, depending on how this goes down. I'm going to need a lot more water, because that just wasn't anything. All right, let's go with this guy. I got a gallon. But if this spills, it's gonna be it's gonna be not dead. And how'd you water damage your floors? Well, you see, what happened was, I wonder if my insurance would cover that. My homeowners. Probably not, huh? I don't know. Alright, that's like the bottom 4 covered. I need to cinch. Let me find some planty tape, planty Velcro. Maybe in my laundry room. I found some. It's probably the first and last time I'll ever find it that quickly and easily. Let's see. Come together right now. Or don't. Gosh. I don't know if this is going to work. I think they might just all, like the Velcro might just slip down the petioles and end up sitting in the water. I don't know. I don't know. This might be a half-baked plan. I'm gonna need more water too, because I just got roots and stuff sticking up everywhere. Please behave in here. All right. Maybe more water. Even more. Ugh. If I had enough leca, I'd put leca in here just so it's not just like a bucket of water sitting around. That way it would just be a bucket of soggy leca instead. Alright, golden. It's about 3 inches from the top. I'm gonna go with it. We'll give it a splash of fertilizer too, because why not? Sure, that's fine. Okay, so that's that one. I guess now I'm gonna go find that cord so I can show you these lights plugged in the dark, because it is 4 o'clock. It took me half an hour to do this. I didn't think it was gonna take that long. And I actually thought I was gonna end up cutting a lot more of it off, but we'll leave it, see how it does, and then we'll figure out who's gonna stay and who's gonna go at a later date. But for now, oh, I feel kind of mean for cutting it up, but it's just, this is much more practical for me to take care of in the winter. I can move this around easier. It's not wiping out everything in a 5-foot radius. So happy times, happy days, right? Isn't that what the plant guy, Sydney plant guy would say? All right, I'm gonna clean up my mess and then we're gonna go find that cord and we're gonna go look at Christmas lights and see if I did a terrible job or not. I probably did, but it's as festive as I get. Well, now you probably can't tell, but it's raining out there, and I hope you'll forgive me for not messing around in the half light with electricity and extension cords. This plant is on my hit list. Okay, well, it's still raining, and I don't know, it's like almost 5 o'clock now, so I've been waiting for it to roll out, but it's dark, mostly. Dark enough that I'm not going to go out there digging through. I keep all the Halloween stuff in an old chicken coop out here. I used to use it for babies or quarantine, or if the roosters were extra spicy, we just kind of, you know, chicken prison. But anyway, point being, that's where I keep all the extension cords and stuff like that for the outdoors stuff. So I was going to go out there digging, but I'm not now. So hopefully maybe next video you'll get to see the lights lit up. Nah, maybe tomorrow. For me, it's the day after tomorrow. For you, it'll be tomorrow. I mean, if you see this video, I guess. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm going to refill this pole and think about what to film tomorrow. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for checking out my video, and come back and hang out again soon. Bye.